Hey there, Larry. We had a bit of a confusion. I believe we lost Peter, but let's see if we can get Peter back on. So we can go ahead and take that person on line one, if you like. Is that Lori calling from Beverly Hills?
All right.
Hello.
Sorry, Larry.
Hi, Lori.
Hey.
What can I do for you?
I have a 2017 Ford F-150, and when I start it up in the morning, it blows out blue smoke out of the exhaust. And that's the only time it does it, just after it sits all night.
Lori, what engine do you have in this vehicle?
The 2.7 liter and the EcoBoost.
Okay.
With the twin turbo.
How many miles are on it?
141,000.
141. Does it seem to run okay?
Yeah, it runs great.
All right. Lori, let me ask you this. As far as its oil services go, number one, how often are you changing the oil? And number two, what type of oil have you been using in it?
Let's see, I change it about every 3,000 miles. They say I can do it longer. Sometimes I let it go until it tells me that I need to change my oil. It just depends on where I'm working and what I'm doing. And I use 530.
Okay. There's only two things that'll really cause that vehicle to do what it's doing. Are you adding a lot of oil to the engine?
No, I never have to add oil.
Okay, all right. Let me tell you what you probably got going on here. With the miles that you have on it, it wouldn't surprise me if you've got a little bit of turbo leakage. It's at about that age, and if you've run, semi-synthetics and those types of oils in it, what's probably wound up happening is the turbo seals are probably starting to leak a little bit on it. And what will happen is when the vehicle's not running, the residual oil that is being used to lubricate the turbines inside the turbo will actually seep out from around the seals a little bit. And then when you start it up, you've got that oil there that's actually getting sucked in and through the intake system. And what it'll do is, of course, when that oil is getting through the intake, it's going to cause the truck to smoke some. And once it burns that off, of course, it goes away. What I would suggest that you would do in a case like this, and it's a little bit of a job to do it, but the truck needs to be placed up on a rack, and somebody needs to pull the air tubes off of the turbo and actually look inside those turbos and inside the induction tubing to see if there's oil that's actually been getting in there. If there's oil that's actually getting into that turbo system and coming out of the turbos, that's what your problem is. If it was any other engine, or if it's been neglected now, and there's a lot of sludge in the top of the cylinder heads, that could cause a problem too on that engine. If it's been neglected and not had its oil changed properly, and often enough, those engines can develop sludge, and there's no two ways about it. I see a lot of them come in the shop because of engine sludge, especially around 150,000 mile. We usually, all of our customers, we have them running the AMSOIL synthetic oil in them, and we only change it about every 10 or 15,000 mile. But by using those types of oils, it eliminates the problems like you're having here. You don't really have turbo seals that start to fail, and you don't have valve guide seals that start leaking in the cylinder heads to cause blue smoke when you start it up in the mornings. But in your case, at this point, you need to have somebody pull the air tubes off of the turbo units and actually inspect those and see if there's any oil coming out of those turbos. If they are, it's one of them situations to where, they will probably eventually have to be replaced if they're leaking oil out of them, because there's no magic go in there and reseal them, so to speak, because they use what's called ceramic seals inside of them. Rubber seal would never hold up because of the extreme heat that they're subjected to. So, have somebody inspect it. And I'll tell you another thing, too, is it's very important that you do this because you have an intercooler that cools that air that's being supplied from those turbo units. And if they're leaking oil, that oil will get into those intercoolers and into the intercooler itself, and it can actually fill that intercooler up. And then all of a sudden, your engine just engulf a whole lot of oil at one time, and then you're really going to have a mess on your hands because it'll hydro that motor and explode it literally. So let's check the turbos, see if they're seeping some oil out of them, and if they are, like I said, you're allowed to be buying a couple turbo units for your 2.7 F-150 for Christmas. So, but that's the first thing you want to look at. The motors are holding up pretty good in those 2.7s, other than a few timing chain issues along the way. But I think Ford's got most of that worked out. But let's check those turbos, see if they're leaking, Lori. And I wish you the best of luck. Have a great Thanksgiving.
All right, thank you.